ilẹ̀ wa Yoruba Nation. Ó dára ó lẹ́wà ilẹ̀ òmìnira. Kò síbikíbi tí a lè wà lórílẹ̀ ayé tí a lè gbàgbé Yoruba Nation. Jọ̀wọ́ o Olúwa mú wa dé ibẹ̀. Tọmọtọmọ tọkọtọkọ tayátayá wa. Kí gbogbo ayé lè mọ̀ wípé ilẹ̀ tiwa ni. Àwa yóò dé Yoruba Nation. Jọ̀wọ́ o Olúwa ràn wá lọ́wọ́ láti gba ara wa nínú ìnira. Kò sọ́gbọ̀n ọgbọ̀n tí Nàìjíríà fi lè tàn wá jẹ. Àwa yóò dé Yoruba Nation. Ilẹ̀ wa Yoruba Nation. Ó dára ó lẹ́wà ilẹ̀ òmìnira. Kò síbikíbi tí a lè wà lórílẹ̀ ayé tí a lè gbàgbé Yoruba Nation. Jọ̀wọ́ o Olúwa mú wa dé ibẹ̀. Tọmọtọmọ tọkọtọkọ tayátayá wa. Kí gbogbo ayé lè mọ̀ wípé ilẹ̀ tiwa ni. Àwa yóò dé Yoruba Nation. Jọ̀wọ́ o Olúwa ràn wá ní ọwọ́ láti gba ara wa nínú ìnira. Kò sọ́gbọ̀n tí Nàìjíríà fi lè tàn wá jẹ. Àwa yóò dé Yoruba Nation. Ilẹ̀ Yorùbá, ilẹ̀ òmìnira, èmi kò jẹ́ gbàgbé rẹ̀. Èmi yóò máa sọ nípa ògo rẹ̀. Mo fojú sọ́nà sí ilẹ̀ mi. Oh my land, Yoruba Nation, I will always cherish you. I will always fight for your glory. I look forward to you, my land, Yoruba Nation. Now. Ilẹ̀ Yorùbá, ilẹ̀ òmìnira, èmi kò jẹ́ ìgbàgbé rẹ̀. Èmi yóò máa sọ nípa ògo rẹ̀. Mo fojú sọ́nà sí ilẹ̀ mi. Oh my land, Yoruba Nation, I will always cherish you. I will always fight for your glory. I look forward to you, my land.
Ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa, ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ jùmọ̀ kọ orin ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. Àwa ni ògo adúláwọ̀.
Kàgbéga Wow. Ah, that was fascinating. That was classic. That was impressive. That was classical. That was beautiful. That was majestic. Use any qualification you want to give it. That was excellent. That was the best. That is the best. That is now even the best. Nobody has been able to come up with anything better. They tried, but they couldn't win. They tried, but they couldn't stop it. Òwe Yorùbá ní agbára. Yorùbá ló sọ̀rọ̀ tó pòwe, Yorùbá ó sọ̀rọ̀, Yorùbá ó pa òwe. Ó ní tí irọ́ bá lọ fún ogún ọdún. Ó ní ọjọ́ kan ṣoṣo òtítọ́ máa bá. 1978 to 2022. That was a long time. And it's still beautiful. It's still the best. It hasn't changed. We're still waxing strong. I want us to concentrate on something today. We want to pick the brain, the mood. What was going on in Baba's head when he sat down at his house in Okebola, right in the proximity of the den, St. James's Cathedral, or in the promise, very close to Ibadan Boys High School, or we can say next to King of Boys' house. First of all, according to the Spirit of God, Baba is so used to the boys' brigade sound that keep ringing out around King of Boys' house. I don't know if anybody knows the connection between King of Boys and the boys' brigade of those days. If you do, please let me know in the comment section. Baba was so fascinated that look at that drum behind is King of Boys drum. You can't get it wrong. Because I was a king of boys, I was a boys brigade then. I used to be a drummer. Then I tried to trumpet, but I couldn't do it. So I have to give up. And so many people that learned the trade, that were good at the trade, then were able to make a living out of it now. Most prominent Yoruba musician, they either start from the church if they didn't go through apprenticeship. Because this is what normally happens. And Baba was just there. The drum, the thing was pounding, and Baba was. So immediately in 1978, when UPN was formed, Baba wrote this song, this anthem, as an anthem for UPN. Look at how Prophets works. As an anthem for UPN. And what happened is that it was going like that, it was going like that, it was going like that, it was going like that. And God was just channeling everything. The bad ones was planning. And the good one, the good Lord, was planning. If you remember the story of Moses in Egypt, if you remember very well, what happened was that Pharaoh come out with a decree and said, all male child born just before Moses was born must be slaughtered. That is the evil one plan. But God knows how to plan better, because I call him the master planner. Our God knows the end from the beginning. And he planned and make sure that Pharaoh actually look after Moses. And if you see how our bad politicians has looked after Igbo, you can see the similarities. That's why he knows their trick. He knows their method. That's why when they went to the prison to go and meet him, we give you money, we give you that, we give you hacks, we give you Y, we give you W, we give you AKX, LMY, WZ. I don't want it. He beat them by their trick. It was fantastic. And forget about the First Republic. Let's look at when UPN started in 1979. Look at all the things they did. Look at how they make people like me life easy. They make me life easy. They make me life easy. Yes, they did. It was fantastic. Because I remember I get free exercise book, free textbook, free pen, free math set, free eraser, free pencil, free anything you want to talk about, you get it for free. And it was fantastic. It was the best of the best, because they have a vision, a prophet of our time then. Tonight, we want to go into the lab and make sure we dissect this anthem one by one, line by line, stanza by stanza. We want to look at it so that we can start preparing our mind for the good thing that is about to come. Did you hear that? The good thing that is about to come. We've planned the maize already. The maize is germinating. And the shrub is about to come out. And no matter how much you put something on it, the thing will come out. No matter how you cover it, even if it has to go like that underneath the cover and then come out there, it will come out. Same thing, Yoruba Nation, no matter how much blockade you put to it, it's going to manifest. Forget about people like us who are running around and making noise and doing one thing or the other. It is the Lord making. It is not our making. Left to Babakitoye alone, he will sit down in his Arikiti house. But when the Spirit of the Lord is upon his soul, some people think you can only dance like David's dance. No. You engage in what God wants you to do. Like in the days of Moses, when the Spirit of the Lord appeared to Moses, Moses became very brave. Because if you want to know, he was called a killer. he killed an Egyptian because the Egyptians and the Jew were fighting. And Moses intervened and the Egyptian died. And when the Egyptian died, some few days later, a Jew and a two Jewish were arguing. And Moses intervened, brothers, you shouldn't be fighting yourself. And what happened? One of them said, hey, boy, you called you to a pro story. Do you want to kill us like you killed the Egyptians some few days ago? And Moses looked and said, huh? Did you know that? And takes to his heels and ran away. And then God go and met him in the bush. You all remember the story of the fire is burning, but the bush is not being consumed. That give back to, like in the Bible, that you can't wear shoes when you're wearing your white garment, because they call it Holy Land, like it was in Holy Land in those days. Papa Awolowo, our prophet, I don't know if Yoruba will wake up one day and realize that they need to canonize some of these people and make them saints. You understand? We need to immortalize these guys because it's done wonderful things. People like the bad guys who are being immortalized by their people, but these people are doing a good cause. We need to start immortalizing them. Because this is our home. All these things need to start happening. All these things need to start going on. And we're going to get there. Nothing will stop us. Because when he promise, he doesn't fail. Tonight, we want to take our periscope and look at these songs. Look at it properly. Have a review of it. Look at how it was made. Look at what happens. Look at everything around the song. Try to pick the meaning out of it. Try to understand it very, very well. Try to bring it more into the limelight. Everybody can read the Bible, but the preacher can preach the Bible more than the readers. So today I want to be the preacher of our anthem. And we want to look at it with a critical eye. We want to look at it deeply. We want to go right to the root of it. We want to look at it very, very well. We want to look at it in a way and look at the message it's conveying. A hope, a solidarity to our dear beloved nation, Awolowo. A lot of you will listen to this anthem and you just follow it. A lot of us will sing it. Have you ever sat down and digest and think about it properly? What it actually stands for? I don't think so. So, with your help tonight, we want to expatiate, which is a mathematical term, on this anthem. It has only 4 stanzas. And the 4 stanzas? What does it mean to me, to you, to everybody around here tonight? What kind of Yoruba person are you? In 1978, with the relationship between Hubert Ogunde and Pa Obafemi Awolowo, Baba Awolowo called on Hubert Ogunde and they turned it to music. That's why we have the music so easily now. We want to tonight try and evaluate every stanza. We want to evaluate every lines of each stanza. We want to evaluate every word, every dot, every comma that was put in that song. Iṣẹ́ wà fún ilẹ̀ wa. Iṣẹ́ ó wà fún ilẹ̀ wa. Kí ni ìtumọ̀ ẹ̀? Orílẹ̀ ìbí wa. Ká gbéga, ká gbéga, ká jọlá. How do we look at it? Báwo la ṣe fẹ́ gbéga? Irú iṣẹ́ wo ló wà fún wa? Irú iṣẹ́ wo la gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe? Ọ̀nà wo la gbọ́dọ̀ gbégbà? I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. I'm going to make this one a little bit more interactive. I want us to start tonight láti máa gbéga kí ayé rí. Let's look at the first line. Iṣẹ́ wà fúnlẹ̀ wa, fún ilẹ̀ ìbí wa. Ká gbéga, ká gbéga, ká gbéga fáyé rí. How do we do that? If we have not been pushed out of that country, learned so many things from there without committing espionage. Without bringing deception. Being faithful, maintaining our Awolowo culture. That is the only way Tafile Gbega Kayeri. China can produce so many things. But are they actually uplifting China, Kayeri? You need to evaluate that. Iṣẹ́ wà fún wa. I'm going to compare it a little bit, not as powerful as this one, to the anthem of Ogun State, or Abeokuta, or whatever you want to call it. Ọmọ Ogun iṣẹ́ yá, iṣẹ́ máa yá òye iṣẹ́ yá. Ọmọ rere kì í sáṣẹ́, ọmọ Ogun kì í ṣọ̀lẹ. Ẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀ gbẹ́rù o, Ọlọ́run ń bẹ fún wa, ẹ tẹra mọ́ṣẹ́ o. Iṣẹ́ yá, ọmọ Ogun iṣẹ́ yá. Same thing here. Iṣẹ́ wà fún wa, because when we were young, there is one song they taught us at school. I didn't say Japao. Taught us. Taught us. True. We have to know that this is our own. Because the first time say, Iṣẹ́ wà fún ilẹ̀ wa, fún ilẹ̀ ìbí wa, our birthplace, our birthright. So it is our own. We have to do everything diligently to make sure it shines above the other on the international stage. if you are still sitting down today as Mioliwaku, then I don't think you're doing anything for this your country. I don't think you're doing anything. And if you look at both first line and the second line, Wanwalo. Wa means we have to join hand. We have to do it together because in Kongbubuwani. We have to look at it with a critical eyes and do it in a way that will be beneficiary to everybody that ever called himself Yoruba, any Yoruba. Somebody called me after the show yesterday, one of my uncle. I was called and said, oh boy, why didn't you let people come out and say something about your topic yesterday, especially in relation to what they put out? I said, we don't want to cause fracas. We want them to see their mistakes with love, but we don't want to put a sledgehammer through their head. That is why I didn't want people to talk about it. Thank you, Olajire Koka, for reminding me that. Because iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀ níṣẹ́ ilé wa, and owó àgbẹ̀ no fishes so many things that were profitable for us then. Cocoa House, Ijebu Farm Project, Fatula Cashew Cattle Ranch. All these things were done as a result of famine. Obey sang a song. Oni tí ó ń jẹ́ o bá ti kúrò nínú iṣẹ́ o, iṣẹ́ bùṣe. Ẹlẹ́gbẹ́ mo wí o, iṣẹ́ bùṣe. Ẹ jẹ́ ká darapọ̀ ká jọ ṣiṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀ yìí o, iṣẹ́ bùṣe. Ọba lágbẹ̀ dákun, iṣẹ́ bùṣe. Tó ń jẹ́ o bá ti kúrò nínú iṣẹ́ o, iṣẹ́ bùṣe. Ọba lágbẹ̀ dákun, iṣẹ́ bùṣe. All these things, I want us to put it in mind. All these things, I want us to put it in our head. And start saying, hi, like you're taking an oath of office. You will do your best as long as you live so that we can achieve this common goal together. I don't know if you know it's a common goal. Maybe you don't know. It's a common goal. It's a goal that belongs to all of us that we need to do together. That is why they said, Iṣẹ́ wà fún ilẹ̀ wa. Now let's try and go to the second verse. Or maybe you want to say something on the first verse before I go to the second verse. The line is open. Let's open the line and let's talk about the first verse. Don't go to the second verse for now. Whatever you want to say, let's talk about the first verse and the first verse only. So that's the number to call. The whole time number. That's the best one to call tonight. Try not to call the other one. And it's only on WhatsApp. It's only on WhatsApp. If you want to say anything about this one, this first stanza, we'll make it very easy. The gentleman writing Arabic on my program, if you write in Arabic, I'm going to try and block you because I don't understand what you're writing. If you want to communicate to me or to anybody on this line tonight, you should be writing something we understand. Hello, sir. Hello, ma. Eku ojumore.
This is Shogun on the line.
Olusegun Ajasegun.
Good morning. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, uncle. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. I'm doing great. Thank God I'm able to come online with you tonight.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I really appreciate your presence.
Thank you very much. Yeah, concerning the work we have on our land. Well, one thing I know by God's grace is we get started. I'm very sure that no other country will be able to compare themselves to us.
True.
No country will be able to compare themselves with us. That's one thing I know. Because what we have on ground already is enough for us to live a better life, the best life we need. It's just that the community we find ourselves, the government we have, are the one giving us stress. They're the one that made it so difficult. Like I said, this work we are talking about, this agriculture, is a very good work. As in, to be sincere, it's a very good, for you to just wake up one day, plant something at the back of your house, and you see that thing terminating, and that thing is developing, and without any stress. You know what it means. You go to the farm, clear your land, make some heaps, and plant something inside it. Then what you do is you clear the weeds, and you wait for it to grow up, and you begin to harvest something from it. Yeah. You know what it means.
Yes.
But unfortunately, all these things have been wiped off gradually. You know, the worst part of it is that even when there was a time that the so-called president we have said we youth are lazy. Good and fine. You said we should go and pick our cutlasses and our horse and go back to farm. We went back to farm. But what profit is it in it? After we took our cutlasses and our horse and went back to farm to go and work, and you now bring all the cows to come and eat up what we planted, what we've labored for. You know, all these things are really
painful.
Is reducing our interest in this agriculture of a thing. And to be sincere, sir, we need. By God's grace, I will not go too much in that anymore, because for now I believe I'm no more in that land. I'm no more in that Nigeria, whatever they call it. I'm right now in my own country, in my own nation.
Hallelujah.
And the point that I know for sure very soon we'll begin to see the fruit of it. Now we have a lot of things to do when it comes to agriculture. And to be sincere, we have what it takes, you know, to get it done. All these things they are planting, they are talking about, all these tomatoes they are talking about, all these BU ginger, BU garlic, BU whatever, watermelon. At least we can get those things done right here with ease, without problem. And by the grace of God, we are going to start work.
Amen.
And one thing I just plead is that they should just help us and make it easy for us. Because this thing is not easy. For someone to go to the farm, you know, like Yoruba commerce, a country agbe for a long way,
Ben.
And that tells you to the state at which poverty has eaten us up.
Yes.
Poverty has eaten us up to the depth part of it. Our God
Benny.
So I'm very sure but say this ahead. Equipment we're going to agriculture. And we're going to bring that glory out. That green color is our pride, it's our beauty. We cannot dash it out. I'm very sorry to say. It's a great beauty for us. We have the green soil, we have the green plants, we have it there, and we have the black soil, which is the loamy soil, a fertile soil that gives us something good we want.
True.
And that's all we're building on. And by the grace of God, we are ready to work. Amen. And we are going to get that thing done.
Amen.
Because, Sherry, we cannot afford to keep on ìyá yẹn ti tó so tó bá délé ara wa fúnra wa àwa náà fẹ́ ní ìgbádùn àwọn àgbẹ̀ tó bá jẹ́ àgbẹ̀ lóko wọn ẹ̀ jìyà ìsìn tí àgbàdo ń jáde bọ̀ díẹ̀ yìí people are àwọn tó bá jẹ́ pé àwọn fún ọ̀nà ọ̀gbẹ̀ they know how they will enjoy it compared to the person that bought it from the market.
Yes.
Kò sí bó wẹ̀ tí lè lẹ́sì tó ẹ̀ tó gbẹ̀ fún rẹ̀.
ó máa enjoy because it's fresh. Nǹkan gbé yọjà sá àwọn tó wà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ sá àwọn tó wà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ wọ́n máa sọ fún wọn pé ìbéyìí ní ìgbàdo but it takes how many hours to get to Lagos.
Sá wọ́n mí sá.
Wọ́n mí so.
Wọ́n mí sí lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ because wọ́n lè rí ever rí fresh. Talk of all these vegetables we're talking about you see fresh one here. As in fresh vegetables, be you pumpkin leaf, be you any vegetable, you see it fresh. The fruit will come and when it's one come. Yes. Tomatoes, mango, you want cashew, whatever. You see them fresh. So that is the beauty of our land, and we are going to get it soon.
Amen.
That's
Amen.
my belief.
Thank you very much, sir. I really appreciate your contribution, sir. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you, sir.
That was beautiful. That expatiate more on the first stanza. So quickly, we're gonna go to the next one. I am sure our daddies and uncles and leaders, they are already talking to investors who are going to bring mechanized farming into Yoruba land. I connect one of them to our leader in the last few days. They are ready to bring a lot of money to invest. And these people are Yoruba people too. There's so many people that wants to do something in Yoruba land. They don't want anything from the government, e.g. me. They just want to run their business in a peaceful way. And when we do, you will find out that everything will work well. A land of equal opportunity. This is the next line of the stanza. Okay. Ìgbàgbọ́ wa ni pé bá ti bẹ̀rù lápọ̀ mọ́ ẹgbọ́ o. Ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká jọlá. That is the next one. Ká ṣiṣẹ́, kí a ṣiṣẹ́, not ìwọ lọ ṣiṣẹ́. Tó bá ti ṣiṣẹ́ tán, kò wá fún mi kémi wá jẹ́ enjoy ẹ̀. No. Ẹrú àti ọmọ, they were given both birth as a result of a male and a female mating. Bá ṣe bí ẹrú, a ṣe bí ọmọ. Baba said something sometimes ago. Baba said, until you can find a job, a top job, where you don't know anybody. And Baba said, if you don't do things right, and you still want your driver's children to be your own children's driver later on in life, then problem is coming. And that problem is already here. If you remember some few people that won the ticket for the unimaginable 2023 election that they were planning, that God said it's not going to happen. I can't stop it, but God knows how to stop it. Because ọba tó gbé Mósè níjà, Olódùmarè, ó ṣì wà lórí ìtẹ́ kò tí ì yí padà. It's a good thing we've gone back to our roots. And we realize that Okun Odede Pupa, Omi Egypt Odede Pupa, the locusts did not come suddenly from somewhere. I was saying a couple of days ago, I said, there's a film they call Hindu on Netflix. How bí àwọn Indian wọ́n ṣe fi ewé àti egbò tó fi borí ọ̀tá wọn tó ní ìbọn. Tó jẹ́ pé ìbọn ọ̀tá wọn ló wá ṣekú pa àwọn tó ní ìbọn originally. Bó ti sọ láti bí ìjọba mẹ́ta pé ọmọ náà ká náà ló máa ṣekú pọ̀ ká tẹ̀tẹ̀lẹ̀ anyway. Ọmọ náà ká ló máa ṣekú pọ̀ ká gbogbo ìmọ̀ bíi tí ọ̀tá bá rò fún gbogbo apáátá. Gbogbo ìpáátá ọ̀tá ló máa mú. Yes, Yoruba believe in hard work, honesty, discipline, and prosperity as a result of hard work. Not prosperity, a quick prosperity way. Look at the delegates. Is that a country? The 3 delegates decide the future. Thank you very much. The 3 delegates decide the future of their wards. And how did they decide that? Not on merit, but on the amount of money and connections they can get, which is a shame. If you have not watched the film Bigger Than Africa and RRR, Romeo, 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 Remy, 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 if you have not watched it, you need to go and watch it. You will see things that will inspire you. You will see a lot of things that will seriously inspire you. And I want to tell you all, there's nothing any one of us can do that can stop this Yoruba Nation from coming to reality. Guys, I'm going to try and take coffee break so that I can make a quick coffee for myself, because I think I need coffee. And I think Madame is in bed already, so she couldn't make coffee for me tonight. And the children are upstairs already, so I'm going to have to go make it myself. And then we'll just continue. I'll see you shortly. Right, be back after the break.
Heritage ti dé. Aba Remedy ló sọ pé àìsàn ní ṣe wá. Ṣọ́múròrò àwọn ká pẹ̀lú ẹ̀dá o. Orí fífọ́ ò dáa. Manpower ó ṣe kókó fọ́mọ ọkùnrin. Diabetes ò dáa. Rúmọ́lẹ́gùn ò dára káyé má bá wọn jà o.
Àbí o kàlàfíà àwọn máa ti fíafíà o. Ilé iṣẹ́ Aba Remedy ṣe ń fọn rẹ̀ ẹ̀ pé ká tọ́jú ara wa pẹ̀lú àwọn òògùn ìbílẹ̀ tiwantiwa. Egbògi ilẹ̀ Yorùbá pọ́nbélé tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ fáwọn onírúurú àìsàn bíi ẹ̀jẹ̀ ríru, high blood pressure, ìtọ̀ ṣúgà, diabetes, ẹ̀fọ́rí túlù, migraine, àwọ̀ká, arthritis, nárùn, body inching, ṣọmúlọ́rọ̀ àtẹ̀dá tó dààmú àwọn obìnrin. Yorùbá natural Aba Remedy ló lè yanjú ẹ̀. Manpower ọkùnrin làdá tó ń fáwọn ọkùnrin lágbára láti ṣojú ṣe wọn lọ́dọ̀ àwọn aya wọn. Ọ̀sẹ̀ àánú náà wà Mercy Soap fún gbogbo ẹni tó fẹ́ràn àánú gbà. Aba Remedy láti lè ṣe HeritageTV London. Ẹ lè rí àláwọn àdírẹ́sì tó ń kọjá lójú wòran yìí tàbí kẹ́ ẹ pè nọ́mbà yìí +44 777 8957 893. Lè ṣe HeritageTV London ló ń pariwo wípé àìsàn àtàrùn onífàgọ́ ara wa ṣe bùgbé o.
Rúmọ́lẹ́gùn ò dára káyé má bá wọn jà o. Ó ti yá Heritage TV. La 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 la. Heritage TV.
Everybody in London, have you heard that Heritage Television has come up with something new? All your functions and celebrations can now be multi-camera live stream that was only reserved for the rich and famous. Having a function in London can be viewed clean and clear immediately from any part of the world. Trust Heritage TV to give you a better reach. Heritage Television also does photography that will make you the envy of all your friends and family. Heritage Television is the best. All your functions like birthdays, funerals, weddings, church anniversaries or harvest. Heritage Television is the master. We are in the heart of London with an ultra-modern equipped studio. You can call us on 020-800-46100 or email us info@heritagetv.co.uk or mobile 0734 1234 560. Heritage Television will do you proud.
Okay, welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Thank you for bearing with me. Wow, welcome my sister. I can see you there now. God bless you. Okay, let's try and continue. We've looked at stanza number 1 and we're looking at stanza number 2. You're gonna have to bear with me because I need to sip this coffee a little bit more. Okay, so as I was saying, maybe if anybody wants to pass comment on the second stanza, what do you make of it? The second stanza, the line is open again. I'm just going to take one caller or two callers only on that one. Stanza number 2, that is what we're discussing now. Ìgbàgbọ́ wa ni pé bí a ṣe bẹ̀rù la bí ọmọ. Ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká ṣiṣẹ́ ká jọ là. Ká jọ là, ká jọ lówó lọ́wọ́. Right? That is what the second stanza said. And it just makes life easy when we can do things together and we can get there together instead of some people just flying high, their children flying high, and every other children are suffering. That is sad. That is the sad bit of it all. Because this is what has been going on in Nigeria now. And at Sokwe, our Shimo. We're not doing anymore. There's nothing anybody can do that can sustain themselves in this kind of atrocity that is going on right now. Even if they beg you to stay there, I'm sure you won't stay there because it is not fair at all. What can you do? What can I do to make sure that everybody is happy in the land? One of the things we have to do is to make sure everybody works. When everybody works, prosperity will come home and everything will work well for every one of us. Ká ṣiṣẹ́, kẹ́yin ṣiṣẹ́, kémi ṣiṣẹ́, káwọn ṣiṣẹ́. Let everybody work hard. And let's get there together. Even these things we are running after now, if more of us can do what we're doing now, we will get there even quicker. I don't know if you know that. Then it's going to be people's power, people's will, people's determination. We have to be determined. If you want to make it in life, you have to be determined. If you want to excel in life, you have to be determined. If you don't plan for success, then failure is that person's portion. Lágbára Ọlọ́run, failure ò ní ṣe ti ẹnì kankan. No matter what we're doing now, the next stanzas find a lot of faults. There's a lot of fault, a lot of bad things that comes in, and a lot of lesson to learn from this number 3 stanza. And that is one of the reasons why I decide to bring this onto the limelight tonight. Because everything we're doing now is actually against what number 3 says. Everything we're doing, everything I'm doing, you're doing, everything that every one of us is doing is actually against that one. I was saying something yesterday. I said the best way to progress is not asking what Yoruba Nation would do for you, but what you can bring to the table. Because one of the problems that Nigeria has now is some people are bringing things to the table, some people are not bringing things to the table. And that is why the union is collapsing. When we get there, when we get Yoruba Nation, our priority, your priority, my priority, everyone's priority is how can I bring something tangible to the table? I don't want to be, what can I gain from Yoruba Nation? That's not what I'm looking for. But what can Yoruba Nation, what can Yoruba people gain from me? How can I improve their quality of life? So many people have sent me a message. Some people said they know how to do transformer. They will make sure they do transformer in a way that will make it easy for everybody. Everybody wants to do one thing or the other. That is why what happened then push out outside for every one of us to go and learn and come back and build our nation, Yoruba Nation, to be a very massive nation. Even Igbo and Baba Akitoye that are out of the country at the moment, I'm sure when they get back there, they've seen. Igbo came online one day and said, if you see Benin Republic, how good the place is, you'll be shocked. So they've gone there, they've seen it. Are you telling me when we get back home, we will not implement the same thing so that people's life will be easy? And nobody will be trying to suppress your growth. Because at the moment, that is what they're doing. Yeah. That is what the second stanza said. Let's go to this third stanza because I want us to I want us to deliberate more on this one. Ìṣọ̀kan, ìṣọ̀kan, ìṣọ̀kan àti òmìnira ní kẹ́ jẹ́ ká máa lépa. Tẹ̀síwájú fọ́pọ̀ ire àti ohun tó dára. Ìṣọ̀kan àti òmìnira ní kí a máa lépa. Ìtẹ̀síwájú fún ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ nǹkan tó dára. How can we make progress for so many good things by not bastardizing what the next man is doing that is good? By not saying, what that man is doing is not good. Even though you can't do better. We need to learn a lot of lessons from this one. Don't take anybody for granted. Don't take your fellow Yoruba, don't put them into slavery. By hoping what's supposed to be shared for everybody, you decide want to keep it like the politicians are doing now. If you don't progress, if you don't want the next man to progress, you're limiting your own development. If you don't want the next man next to you to progress, you are limiting your own development. There's a show I did some times ago, and I asked the question, are you a crab or you are an ant? Are you a crab or you are an ant? Shalakonye, yon bang goke, to ma fabole. Abi ant near that will make a bridge for others to pass. Are you there to help the next man get the best out of their life? If you don't have the potential, they have the potential. Are you trying to sabotage what they're doing? Or you're trying to help them? Because when you help them achieve better, definitely your life will be better. One of the things that put us into this trouble is that in Yoruba land is that we sell ourselves to the enemy. Every day somebody will be selling another man's to the enemy until we completely sold ourselves completely. And it's still happening today. See another station, am I trying to bring them down or am I trying to elevate them? Yesterday on my show, I didn't know this topic is going to come on. I was saying people should go and watch that show because there is a question there that needs to be answered. How many people has ever said people should go and watch my show before? Omiwa, if you help the next man to get to his promised land, you don't know, maybe that next man will be the one that will help your own children to get to their promised land. You never can tell. You never can tell. Some people have been places before and people say, oh, your dad, I've seen people saying, my dad signed their passport for coming to England. Passport application. And I don't know them. And a gentleman came to my office one day for a program and then he said, oh, yeah, I know you somewhere. And I said, I don't know. And the gentleman mentioned his name and I remember the name. And I said, yes, I know. Are you so family? And he said, yes. And I said, yes, I think I know you. Do you know my dad? So place in so place? And the man said, yes. Is that your dad? Please, I've been looking for him. I left Nigeria in 1981. And your dad was the one that signed my passport application. And even give me some BAT money. And I said, what is BAT? You understand? So don't pull the next man down because you never know, maybe the next man will be the one that will help your children or your children's children. I've seen someone pulling somebody down and in the long run, his daughter married the man's child. So if the dad has not pulled the other man down, the other man would have been able to train the son very well, more than how they trained the man. So when the daughter wants to marry now, they will be better off. It is called the circle of life. Whatever goes round comes round. Whatever you do, there's always a repercussion for it. I'm not an advocate of say you're going to get your reward when you get to heaven. I believe this is our heaven. If you're planning to go to somewhere better after here, are you sure the place will be better? And if you know it's better, why can't you live now? Why do people cry when people die? Because they must be going to somewhere better. So are you evil by crying for them that they shouldn't go there? If it's better, and we don't know who's been there, apart from people that said when they die, they see the white flashing light, this. And some people come and say they have a dream about heaven. How to move in what power? Yes, they do that. People do that. People do that a lot. When someone is growing, when someone is doing well, even if you have issue with that person, you think pulling the person down will be your best option? Even if the person didn't like you. Now. Ìṣọ̀kan àti òmìnira ní kẹ́ jẹ́ ká máa lépa. Tẹ̀síwájú fún ọ̀pọ̀ ire kàbìtì àti ohun tó dára. Ìtẹ̀síwájú fún ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ire àti ohun tó dára. Are you challenging your next man not to move forward? Are you making his life difficult so that he can't get there? Are you the one trying to make sure that the man doesn't get to where he's going to? It's a shame the way people do things sometimes. How faithful are you? Do you love yourself as your neighbor? Or are you campaigning a witch hunt against your neighbor? What are you doing exactly? Who are you? Where are you? Where are you going? What are you doing? Will you see the next man progressing and all you want to do is to drag him down? One of the things that spoiled Nigeria and make it very bad wọ́n gba àwọn tó ṣe religious studies, wọ́n gba àwọn sí space agency, wọ́n ṣiṣẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Àwọn tó ṣe science, tó ṣe space study, wọ́n ríṣẹ́. How can the country move forward? My plea to us, all of us tonight, is to make sure that we do things right in a way that will benefit all of us in the long run. Because we're doing so many things that is actually making life hell for all of us at the moment. And you might think, ẹni ẹnìkan ló ń ṣe. Ẹ̀rọ pé ẹni ẹnìkan ló ń ṣe. Ẹ̀dá tó rò pọ̀ ìkà sọ́mọ làkejì bó pẹ́ títí ọmọ ẹ̀ á jẹ níbẹ̀. Àbọ̀n ṣe kọ́kọ́ yẹn. Ẹ má mà ṣe o ìkà ọ̀sùn wọn. Ẹ má mà ṣe o ìkà ọ̀dá. And so many people are just full of that. That is their specialty. That is what they do. That is all they know. Nothing more than that. But it's a shame. Do you see somebody going wayward? And you said, well, problem was here and here. You didn't try and help. You're in a position to help, but you fail to help completely. Ọlọ́run rí ẹ o. Ọlọ́run rí ẹ o. Nǹkan kí nǹkan tó bá ṣe, Elédùmarè rí ẹ. kò rẹ̀ sí nǹkan téèyàn ṣe tó jẹ́ àṣegbé láyé yìí, àṣepamọ́ ló wà. Kò sí nǹkan tí ẹnikẹ́ni nínú wa ṣe tí ò ní jèrè ẹ̀ tó bá yá. Ìṣọ̀kan àti òmìnira ní kẹ́ jẹ́ ká máa lépa. Ìṣọ̀kan, ìtẹ̀síwájú fún ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ire àti ohun tó dára. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ire àti ohun tó dára. Ìtẹ̀síwájú fún ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ire àti ohun tó dára. Ní ká máa lépa kí ire bá lè jẹ́ tiwa náà. Ṣórẹ́ni títí ẹ̀ dayọ̀ tó fẹ́ bàjẹ́ ni. Ṣórẹ́ni tó ń dáa fún tó yẹ pé o ṣáfẹ́ fà wálẹ̀ ṣá ni. Ṣórí nǹkan tí ó ń dáa tó yẹ pé o ṣáfẹ́ bàjẹ́ ni. Tí o bá wọnú ẹgbẹ́ kan kí ló máa ń ṣe sí ṣó máa ń dàrú ni. Àbó máa ń túnṣe. Ọ̀dẹ̀ ló nígbàgbọ́ ni ẹ́. Wákàtí márùn-ún ẹ̀ ò kì í dín. Ṣùgbọ́n ìkánú ẹ̀ ó ju ti ẹni tí ẹni tó burú jù láyé lọ. I want to play to every one of us. I want to beg every one of us. We need to do this together so that we can get there quickly. The more we do this together, the better it will be for everybody. This is why I'm begging everybody to come to June 12 rally. Because the more people that are at that rally, the easier it will be for us. I can assure you, if we have 5,000 people, 10,000 people at that rally, that's it. We're gone. Hold me responsible for it. Quote me. Shegun, please call me after the show. Let's talk. Or I will call you after the show. The last stanza. Ọmọ Oòduà dìde. Bọ́ sípò ẹ̀tọ́ rẹ. Ìwọ ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ àti ògo adúláwọ̀. Pick up the right place. Do the right thing. Your place is Ọmọlúàbí. Okay, I will tell you a story. 2 years ago, when I managed to join this agitation, I joined them 2 years ago. When I joined, the plan was to start changing our mindset. And we have a plan, we have a strategy. But some people messed that strategy up out of their selfish interest. Out of their selfish interest. But to the glory of God, we're back on track, which is the most important thing. Ọmọ Oòduà dìde. Bọ́ sí ipò ẹ̀tọ́ rẹ. Ìwọ ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ àti ògo adúláwọ̀. It will make life easy. I don't want tonight's program to be that long. One, I'm tired. I've been up since the early morning. Two, there's bank holiday, couple of days time. So it means everything is going to get messed up. So I have to work out very, very hard tomorrow to make sure I can achieve so many things. shall be well with you. Remember. Let me remind you of a statement I normally make. I normally say, if you come to the rally, you can buy a t-shirt from anywhere. You don't have to buy from me, because other people are selling as well. They have a right to sell. Is that not a fair statement? I believe it's a fair statement. If you are running the same course, you should even be telling other people to buy a t-shirt. It doesn't have to be from me. I told people sometimes, you can go to Snappy Snap and make your t-shirt there if you don't want to buy from me. But will Snappy Snap come and buy something from you? No. Give it to another Yoruba person if you don't want to do it from me. To keep your business within ourselves. Keep your business within ourselves. And you will find out your life will be better. There will be a bigger reward for you, because things will be better for us. I want you to have one thing in mind today, and I want you to promise yourself that when we get Yoruba Nation, you will pay your tax correctly. It is very important. If you are about my age, you will probably know this song. Dandan lowó orí jẹ́, túláàsì láṣọ bóra, owó orí la fi. Dan, owó orí, dan, owó orí, dan, owó orí la fi, dandan lowó orí jẹ́, túláàsì láṣọ bóra. I missed 3 things there. If you know it, please fill it for me. Owó orí, dan, owó orí, dan, owó orí, owó orí, Miss 14s. Okay. Levinati, I missed 14s there. Do you know what the 14s are? Or do you know any one of them? Naughty uncle. This uncle is very naughty. I don't believe that. Anybody else that knows what that drum says there? Amen. So, are you telling me that nobody knows that song? Nobody knows the song. Sister Bumi, I love this your profile picture. Full regalia. The only thing that's not there is the face mask. I was wishing the face mask would be Yoruba Nation as well. Okay, anybody knows what we're talking about? Let's see if there's any answer. Owó orí la fi kọ́ màpó. Wow. Owó orí la fi kọ́ màpó. Ó yá, okùn mẹ́ta o. Okùn mẹ́ta. Anybody knows any of those 3? Happy birthday to. Maybe it's a fake birthday. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't sing the birthday song until I realize that. Happy birthday, Levinati. How old are you? 16? Now, you're going to be 16 today. So, Olajire Koka, is that the only one you know? Makpo is the only one you know. For your information, Makpo is the town hall. Yeah, okay, you say another one. It seems you're the only one that knows. Okay. Let me tell you one thing. Baba Jimanjo even mentioned his age. Baba Akintoye even always mention his name, his age. Even the age of Jesus Christ when he died, we all know. Okay? Wow, 108. That is class. No, you are just a guesser. You are just a guesser. That's not right. Owó orí la fi ń fa omi wọ̀lú. Owó orí la fi ń la títì ìta. Owó orí la fi ń faná wọ̀lú. Those are the 4 things they said there. I want to appreciate all of you for coming here to listen to my boring lecture tonight. It's very boring, but it's a serious thing that we all need to know. If we don't know it, we're wasting our time. And not only our time, we're wasting our lives. We need to know how to. Tula dandan lowó orí jẹ́, túláàsì láṣọ òbóra, owó orí la fi kọ́ Makpo. Owó orí la fi ń fa mi wọ̀lú, owó orí la fi ń faná wọ̀lú, owó orí la fi ń la títì ìta. I want to appreciate you all. I want to thank you all for what you're doing. The t-shirt, the guys in America, the agents are getting delivery of their t-shirt already. So if there's any... I like that. I like that. It was people's stupidity. And it might even be a worry. It might be a worry. Because if people pay their worry properly, one in Loma Dallas no gumpa. You understand? And somebody Dallas no gumpa will have been able to flow very well. If you hide your age, now juju be that. I don't know about that. If you hide your age, juju. What has juju got to do with age? It has nothing to do with age. And before I believe in juju, but now I don't believe in juju anymore. I believe in good religion. If I don't call it juju anymore, because juju is bastardized. They tell us it's bad, it's obioma, it's juju, it's voodoo, it's this, it's evil. And we believe because we thought it's evil. I've seen many good things come out of that thing. In fact, I've seen so many. So many. So many. So many things. So many good things come out of it. Guys, this is where we're going to end it. Please, I'm still relying on you to buy my t-shirt, either directly from me. Age is nothing but numbers. I'm not concealing age. I was born in the year of our Lord, 1974. How old does that make me? Fantastic. You're a very young man. God bless your new age. God bless you, sir. Okay. The Herbal Remedy stuff is going stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. We have a new product developed that's called Rejuvenate. It rejuvenates your life. It makes you, what did I say it does to you? I use a term. Term says, What does it say again? I can't find what it says again here. I've closed that design program. Rejuvenate. I'm sure it's something rejuvenate. Rejuvenator. That's what we call it. Guys, I want to thank you very much. I want to appreciate every one of you that is here tonight. Oh, God of mercy. That's true. That's true. That's true. Guys, this is where we're going to stop it tonight. I appreciate all of you. Even Tony Akabale has just turned it off. I appreciate you. I appreciate people who are not here today. I appreciate Bimileke is not here today. I appreciate her as well. God bless all of you. And we shall see tomorrow by the grace of God. Good night and God bless you all. Bye-bye.
ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ jùmọ̀ kọ orin ilẹ̀ Yorùbá àwa ni ògo adúláwọ̀.
Heritage ti dé. Aba Remedy ló sọ pé àìsàn oníṣe wa. Ṣọ́múròrò àwọn ká pẹ̀lú ẹ̀dá o. Orí fífọ́ ò dáa. Manpower ó ṣe kókó fọ́mọ ọkùnrin. Diabetes ò dáa. Rúmọ́lẹ́gùn ò dára káyé má bá wọn jà o.
àbí o kàlàfíà wọn máa ti fíafíà o. ní iléeṣẹ́ Aba Remedy ṣe ń fọn rẹ̀ pé ká tọ́jú ara wa pẹ̀lú àwọn òògùn ìbílẹ̀ tiwantiwa. egbògi ilẹ̀ Yorùbá pọ́nbélé tó ṣiṣẹ́ fáwọn onírúurú àìsàn bíi ẹ̀jẹ̀ ríru high blood pressure ìtọ̀ ṣúgà diabetes ẹ̀fọ́rí túlù migraine àwọ̀ká arthritis nárùn body inching ṣọmúlọ́rọ̀ àtẹ̀dá tó dààmú àwọn obìnrin Yorùbá natural Aba Remedy ló lè yanjú ẹ̀. Manpower ọkùnrin làdá tó ń fáwọn ọkùnrin lágbára láti ṣojú ṣe wọn lọ́dọ̀ àwọn aya wọn. ọ̀sẹ̀ àánú náà wà Mercy Soap fún gbogbo ẹni tó fẹ́ràn àánú gbà. Aba Remedy láti lè ṣe HeritageTV London. ẹ lè rí àwọn àdírẹ́sì tó ń kọjá lójú wòran yìí tàbí kẹ́ ẹ pè nọ́mbà yìí +44 777 8957 893 lè ṣe HeritageTV London ló ń pariwo wípé àìsàn àtàrùn onífàgọ́ ara wa ṣe bùgbé o.
Rúmọ́lẹ́gùn ò dára káyé má bá wọn jà o.